Today, we're getting into cloud-managed services. Specifically, we're looking at Denovo's role as an Oracle Cloud partner. Our mission, really, for this deep dive is to unpack what being an all-in-one partner actually means, for a business using Oracle Cloud. We'll dig into how these services work proactively and maybe most importantly, how they help you avoid those hidden costs that can creep up with the cloud.
Yeah, and that's a great starting point. Because fundamentally, when businesses look at cloud solutions, a big goal is often cutting down their total technical debt. Technical debt, it's all that baggage from older systems, manual workarounds, outdated tech. A really good partner helps turn those liabilities into something predictable, manageable. That really sets the scene for what we're discussing.
Okay, right. So this term all-in-one partner, lots of companies say that. What's the biggest thing you see missing elsewhere? What gap does Denovo's approach really fill that stops customers needing, multiple vendors or juggling separate services? What does all-in-one actually cover with Oracle Cloud?
That's a key question. Denovo's method isn't just a list of services. It's built on 7 pillars, right? All interconnected, designed so you don't need multiple vendors. So the first one is strategic implementation and migration. And this isn't just, lifting and shifting data. It's about a really streamlined setup, minimal disruption for your core functions. We're talking ERP financials, procurement projects, then EPM for planning, budgeting, SEM for supply chain, inventory, and HCM for HR, payroll. The real value add here, I think, is their deep pre-migration work. They find and sort of neutralize those common integration problems before they happen, ensures data integrity, less hassle.
Okay, so they're really trying to get ahead of problems right from the start. What about keeping things running well afterwards? Optimization and all that.
Exactly. Which brings us straight to pillar number 2, continuous optimization and innovation. This means proactively managing those quarterly Oracle updates so you always get the newest features. But it's more than that. It's constantly looking for ways to automate processes, make workflows better, build custom dashboards, so decision makers get real-time insights they can actually use, not just raw data.
So it helps the business innovate, not just maintain.
Precisely. Adapt and innovate using the cloud environment. Then there's proactive monitoring and performance tuning. Pillar 3. This is your 24/7 system health checks across everything. For those big ERP operations, it means smart load balancing, performance tuning, all backed by SLAs for uptime and response. The difference here is often catching things before they become issues, like knowing just how to tweak an Oracle database setting or maybe reconfigure an instance to avoid slowdowns during, say, your busiest sales quarter. That takes deep knowledge.
Right, like they're almost predicting trouble before it hits. Okay, what about the really critical stuff? Security, compliance.
Absolutely vital. That's pillar 4, security, compliance, and risk management. This means tight enforcement of role-based access and segregation of duties, OD.
OD. Explain that quickly.
Sure. It just means, for example, the person approving a payment can't also be the one releasing the money. It's key for audits, preventing fraud. Plus, they handle compliance, SOX, GDPR, OUCH-PA, industry-specific rules, all backed by regular audits, patching, threat detection. Super important. 5th is data management and disaster recovery. Think automated backups, rapid recovery for critical ERP data, smart archiving to keep performance up and costs down, and of course, solid business continuity planning. Essential today, especially for global operations.
Okay, so managing data end-to-end, secure, always available.
Good point. That's pillar 6. Multi-cloud and hybrid integration. They're equipped to seamlessly link your Oracle Cloud stuff with existing legacy systems or even other big apps like Salesforce or Workday. They use robust API management, middleware. It means you don't have to rip out everything to get things working together. It's about making the whole IT picture flow.
Okay, and the last one.
The 7th pillar. User support and change management. This is key. A 24/7 help desk, but staffed with actual Oracle-certified experts, plus comprehensive training, user adoption strategies, super important for big ERP rollouts. And they do thorough change impact assessments, communication plans, making sure the teams are ready and comfortable.
That's a really broad range of services, covers a lot of ground. But, for a business, isn't there a risk of feeling overwhelmed? How does Denovo help clients use all this effectively without feeling like they're paying for things they don't fully need? And the source material mentioned culture being important. What does that commitment to, having really knowledgeable people actually mean for the customer? How does that human side play out?
That's a sharp question, and links right back to our internal culture. We don't just throw a service catalog at people we advise. Our account teams work really closely with clients. They tailor the services to what the client actually needs now and where they're heading. You pay for value, not just features. It's meant to be a partnership. And culture, absolutely fundamental. Denovo invests heavily in ongoing training, certifications. It's not just like ticking a box. It means when a customer calls, they're likely talking to someone who deeply gets Oracle, not just generic IT support. In, say, a migration, this means faster problem solving, fewer nasty surprises, and just more confidence for the client. You can feel it. It's the difference between just delivering a service and actually delivering success, because the people doing it are genuine experts.
Okay, let's talk about that 24/7 monitoring. We hear that phrase a lot, uptime guarantees too. But what does it really look like when, I don't know, something goes wrong at 2 a.m.? Is it just an automated alert pinging somewhere? Walk us through Denovo's immediate response.
No, not at all. And this is a major difference, I think.
Right.
Our 24/7 model means a manned operational center. That's key. An alert comes in at 2 a.m., a real person reviews it, not a bot, not AI. Remember this one case, a big manufacturing client. Critical supply chain module started acting weird during an off-peak maintenance window. An automated system might just flag it, right?
Yeah.
But because a person saw the alert, they spotted this subtle pattern. It was actually a sign of a potential system lockup that could have stopped global production within hours.
Wow.
So here's the process. Alert comes in, immediately filtered, prioritized, routed. The Ops Center uses detailed knowledge docs for the first response. Depending on how serious it is, they can instantly spin up an NOC Network Operations Center, start a bridge call, bring the customer in if needed. We don't just flag it, we engage. Our whole approach is running every issue completely to ground. We don't ask the customer, hey, can you open a ticket with Oracle? No. Denovo opens it. We drive the whole thing end to end. That includes testing solutions in test environments, working with the customer's team. We handle it all, A to Z. So the business can actually focus on their business. We meet them wherever needed on that journey, keep them totally in the loop. It's genuinely full service.
That kind of proactive, human-led response sounds really powerful, which brings up a big question. How does this hands-on style help companies dodge those hidden cloud costs? You know, things like unexpected downtime, paying for too much capacity, or just bad vendor support that ends up costing a fortune.
Yeah, perfect transition. Because that ties directly into our philosophy of predictable spend. See, Denovo has this incredibly deep, long-standing relationship with Oracle. We often joke we're everything Oracle. It's over 30 years of expertise across their whole stack, database support, OCI infrastructure, cloud apps, JDE, EBS, you name it. Sticking so closely with Oracle has given us really strong connections, critical inroads within their organization.
And why does that matter day to day?
Because problems do happen, right? No system's perfect. But because of that deep relationship, Denovo gets the right response from Oracle faster. And crucially, we have direct lines for escalation tier 3 engineers, product teams when things get serious. I remember a major security vulnerability last year. Because of those inroads, Denovo got a patch and deployed it for our clients weeks ahead of the general release. Completely avoided a potential crisis for them. That kind of access saves huge amounts of time and prevents really costly downtime.
Okay, I see. That access is gold.
Exactly. And this feeds right into predictable spend, which is just so critical for avoiding budget shocks. We see everything as a full delivery model, not charging, a la carte for every little thing. Okay, maybe there are rare exceptions for some really custom development or super specialized functional help, but often even that fits into a pre-agreed bucket of time. The main goal is managing to a predictable spend for the customer. No surprises. You set your budget, plan for it, and you're set for the year.
So how do you manage changes then, if needs evolve?
We act like a partner should. We advise proactively on what will help long term. If changes mean spend needs to adjust, we work to soften that, collaborate on closing gaps for next year's plan. It lets IT shift from just reacting to costs to being proactive hubs for innovation. That really changes the game for the company's competitiveness. It's kind of the core takeaway here.
Right. So recapping for everyone listening, what does this all boil down to? We've talked about Denovo's comprehensive 7-pillar partnership covering, well, pretty much everything in Oracle Cloud Managed Services. We've looked at that unique, real-person 24/7 monitoring, the full-service promise that really lifts the burden. And we've heard about the strategy for predictable cloud costs built on deep Oracle know-how and those crucial vendor connections.
Yeah, and I think beyond just, keeping the lights on, The real transformation with a partner like Denovo is how that managed predictability changes things for IT teams. They're freed up from constant troubleshooting, daily maintenance grind. It lets them genuinely shift focus to strategic innovation, pushing the core business forward, moving from just supporting operations to actively, driving the business.
And maybe here's a final thought for you, the listener, to mull over. How could a partnership that's deeply integrated, transparent, and really focused on predictable results and proactive support? How could that redefine not just your IT operations, but maybe your entire strategic business planning for the future?